check tagging, its metadata, bookmark, and structure. Okay, so we will go through each step one by one. So first is why PDF accessibility is important. So uh, basically, it is important for the people who use proper PDF for they use PDF for forms in or in their education material. Okay, for these content they use PDF, and the PDF should accessible to them. So for this agenda only, we tag PDF in proper structure and make sure that it is accessible to each and every user. Okay, so so these are the tools which we use in PDF accessibility testing. First, we need Adobe Acrobat. It is a most important tool. This is the only tool which we use for running PDF. Okay, and the pack tool which I mentioned, that first we check PDF that it is accessible or not with the pack tool. Then our readers, NVDA JAWS, accessible, then accessibility checker, which is inbuilt in Adobe, a color contrast analyzer. Okay, so these are the common tools. Okay, so I'll show you step by step. Okay, I have few PDFs with me. Uh, it consists of heading, form, table. Few are not tagged also. So we will move step by step. So first step I already done. I downloaded the PDF. Okay. Now we will move to the second step. We run PDF on pack tool. Okay. So this is the pack tool. What we simply need to do, let me again open it. Okay. So this is R2. What we need to do next, uh, here we have to drop the file which we need to test. Suppose I'm testing this file. So I'll select this file and drag and drop here. Okay. And after dropping the file, wait for a few minutes and your report will generate it. So here you will see that these tabs, basically we need to go through these two tabs, PDF, UA and WCAG. These should be passed for accessibility for accessible PDFs. Okay, these two tabs should be passed. Here you can see these are failing. Okay, you can see the result, detailed result, by clicking this button. Okay, so here many things fail. In the CAG tab also you can see these two checkpoints fails. Okay, so first we got one issue, that uh, PDF checker, accessibility checker, fails the report. Okay, then we will move to the second step. We will open the PDF and run accessibility checker. Okay, you can find accessibility checker in the tool section. Here you can search for accessibility. Okay, by clicking on accessibility, this pop-up open and you need to click on start check. Okay, so uh, you can see there's no issue, only two warnings are showing which we need to check manually. Okay, logical reading order, we need to check this manually with screen reader, and color contrast, this also needs to be checked manually. Okay, so except these two warnings, there is no error showing in accessibility checker. But we have seen that pack report showing error. So what is the next step? The next step is we will move to the metadata. For metadata, like in metadata, document title, author name, and keywords are mentioned. Okay, for accessing metadata, we simply right click and go to the document properties. Okay, in description tab, you will see details of title, author, subject, keywords. Okay, so title is must field. This is always provided. Okay, if it's not mentioned, title is blank, then we need to raise issue that PDF title is missing. And this author, subject, keyword, these these sections are depending on what customer need. If customer need these section, then we raise issue if it's not provided or incorrectly provided. If customer doesn't need these information, then this is not any WCAG failure. Like these should also be provided. Only title is must. Okay, so we will check for the title, and uh, here we will check that PDF is tagged or not. Here you will see tag PDF. It says yes. That means PDF is tagged. In advanced tab, you will. Anyone have any query?
Yes, so ma'am,
Yes. Yes.
could
Yes.
you please let me know what is a tagged PDF and
Okay.
difference?
Okay. Basically, tagged PDF are those PDF in which when you run your assistive technology, any reader, then it will read a document in correct structure. Suppose you use HTML tags to structure a web page. In that form only, we provide tags. Here, all tags are provided. Okay, so here you can see this is tagged as paragraph, which is incorrect, but it is tagged as a paragraph, so screen reader read it as credit but doesn't read it as heading. So it is issue, but it is tagged. Okay, and I'll show one more example, like here, I guess for this. So when you run pack here, if PDF is not tagged, it will show here that no tags are available. And you can also check in tag panel that no tags available. Okay. So when you run your reader here, uh, sometimes it will not read anything, or sometimes maybe it read few content but not in logical order or incorrect structure. Okay, so that's why a PDF needs to be tagged. Okay, so it is the basic requirement. If you go to the tag section and see no tags available, that means this is a blocker issue. Further,
Okay,
further, there is no need to test the PDF. Okay, you need
okay.
to log
So,
one blocker issue.
so by matlab, how this PDF will tag means who will done this?
This is done by remediation team. Basically,
Okay, got it. Yeah.
how the developers tag web pages in HTML. That's how uh, PDF remediation team tag these PDF. Yes. Any other
Yes,
queries?
so I have a small uh, query to discuss. Like, we can auto tag that document, no?
Yes, yes. There is option to auto tag. Uh, I'll show you. But that doesn't tag a PDF in a correct, like here. You go to accessibility, and here auto tagging is available. You can tag using this, but that doesn't ensure that your PDF is in correct reading order, its structure is correct or not. You need to go through the tag panel and check that the PDF is correctly tagged or not, or With screen reader, you need to run it and check it's in correct sequence or it's in correct structure. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any further queries?
So just to add, Soumya, so guys, as you know that the PDF is a portable document format, and once it is shared on the Acrobat Reader itself, no one can edit it. But once it is open in the Acrobat Professional or any document where it can be edited, anyone can tag it and change the tags accordingly. So, uh, tagging is something that you provide any specific text or any heading, a special tag on the text that is already there in the PDF, so that the assistive technologies can find that which type of heading or text it is and how it need to be treated. So that is something the tagging process is done by the developer end or the remediation team using the softwares like Acrobat Professional or Acrobat Readers. I'm not sure if Acrobat Professional give this facility, but in I'm sure that Acrobat Professional can do that. That is
Kavya,
easy.
yes, they use Acrobat DC Pro. So
Okay.
we can tag the document using Acrobat DC Pro. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll show in few minutes that how to tag and how to correctly tag documents. So we are first discussing the basic steps which we follow, the necessities which we follow while running before running our assistive technology. Okay, so first we run a PDF on Path Checker, then we will open the PDF and uh, check uh, accessibility checker. Okay, run accessibility checker. After that, we will move to the document properties. Okay, here. So we need to check that a title is mentioned or not, and if author, subject, and keyword is required, it should also mention. We will check that PDF is tagged or not. We will check the uh, language of the PDF. If its main language is English, then it should be in English. If its main language is in Spanish, then it should be Spanish. Okay. So what PDF main language is defined should mention here also. Okay. So these are the few steps which we follow before checking the tags and before running the accessibility checkers. Sorry, screen readers. Okay. And the next step after checking document properties, we will move to the bookmark section. So bookmark section is something like a table of content. Yes. Yes, Vaibhav.
I'm audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, I had a doubt in language part, like if there are multiple languages present in the PDF.
Okay.
So,
So, Vaibhav, what I said, we have to uh, check what is the main language. Suppose I have one PDF. In this PDF, there is multiple languages used, but it is part of language, not the main page of language. Okay.
mhm.
So the part of language is separately tagged in language tag. Wait, I'll show you. Suppose suppose this is provided in Spanish, and you can separately tag its language from here. Okay, here. Okay, so main language in document properties, main language is provided.
Okay,
Document main language. Here, document main language is provided. If any language of part is used, that separately mentioned in its particular tag.
okay, got
Okay.
it. Mm.
Okay. Okay. So next we move to the bookmark section. Okay. So bookmark section is referring to the table of content. Okay. It consists of all heading structures. Okay. Also, bookmark is required for larger files. Okay. For smaller files, it is logged as best practice, but for files having more than 9 pages, it is required, it is WCAG failure, considered as WCAG failure, then it should mention. Okay. But for PDFs having less than 9 pages, if it is not provided, then we will log issue as best practice. If it is provided, we will check that its structure is correctly present or not. If it is not correctly present, then we will log issue as incorrect bookmark is mentioned, or bookmark is not in correct structure. But if it is not present, then we will log issue as best practice for PDFs having less than 9 pages. Okay, if it has more than 9 pages, uh, then the bug is not considered as best practice; it is failure. Okay, uh, I'll show you one example of how bookmark given. Okay, so in this PDF, this is provided as H1. So first H1 is present, and under this H1, two H2s are present. Okay, these are present under this. That means these are in correct sequence. You will also see from tag that it is H1 and these are H2s. You can also check this with your reader. Okay, so this should be the correct okay. So after checking tag, accessibility checker, document properties, metadata, and bookmark, we will move to the tag section. Tag section, and uh, we will run uh, assistive technologies and uh, check PDF that it is in correct sequence, it is in correct structure, uh, table is in correct, table has correct headers, and list is correctly tagged. Everything we will check. Okay, so we'll move to the next part. Okay. So tags provided to the structure of a PDF and help assistive technology understanding the document. Common tags include heading, paragraph, list, table, figures, and links. Okay, so these are the commonly used tags we use in PDF. Okay, the screen reader should announce content in a meaningful and logical order. Okay. So why tags are important? It is already mentioned here that PDF should be in correct and meaningful reading order, and it is in correct structure. So that's why we use tag in PDF. Okay. So for heading tag we use H1 to H6. Okay. And for paragraph we use normal P tag, and for list we use L tag. In L Under L tag we use li tag, list item tag, and in li tag we use L body tag. Okay. For table and images we simply use, for images we use figure tag, for table we use table tag. In table tag we use td, tr tag, and th tag. Th for table header, td for table data, and tr for table row. Okay, I'll show you all in PDF. Okay, so for links, yes, link should be correctly mentioned with its proper descriptive text. Okay, and it should correctly tag it. It doesn't have broken URL. It go to the correct destination and provide meaningful information. We use links and its alternative in the tags. to read it correctly. Use forms also in the document, and for each form descriptive label should be provided, so that if user navigate it with tab key, then also they get the proper information that in which form they are in, and what they need to be mentioned in that particular form. Okay, so proper labeling tooltip, everything is required. Okay, i'll I'll show you tags. Let's open this one. Okay, so in this PDF, you will see this PDF is tagged, but it is not correctly tagged. You will see every content is provided in P tag. P tag means everything is present in paragraph tag. So when you run reader here, screen reader doesn't identify heading, subheadings, anything. Okay, it will read simply in a plain text, all content in plain text. Okay, I'll show you how reader read it.
Just 10 B. ATINKMH colon. Document.
Okay, so when I use shortcut keys of headings, it says no heading,
No next heading.
no next heading.
Next heading. No next heading. No previous heading.
Okay, no next heading, no previous heading. And it will read as plain
Credits.
text.
Credits.
Credits.
No dash leaves.
So dash
Brandon
leaves.
Goggins. Lynn M. Dot. Authors. Laura Harden, comma. And Karen Edgins, comma. RN, comma.
Okay.
FD. Credits. Active.
Mm.
ATIN.
Now we will provide headings and tags. Then we will save this document and see how screen reader announce it. Okay. Suppose this credit, we will tag this in H1 tag. Okay. And this in H2. This in H. This in H2. Okay. So now we have 4 headings, one H1, and okay, we'll tag only this first page. We will save this by using Control S. Okay, now it's saved. We will reopen this PDF again, and first you see that in tags it's reflected correctly or not. It's reflected correctly H1, H2, H2, H2. Okay, now we will run reader.
ATINKMH. Document 1/2. Heading level 1 credits.
Okay, so now you'll see that screen the announce it as heading. Okay,
CO dash leads heading level 2. Authors heading level 2. Reviewers heading level 2. Authors heading level CO dash leads heading level. Credits heading level 1. CO author reviewers no next heading.
okay. We have only tagged on first page. So after this reviewers heading, it says no heading, no next heading. Then we click heading shortcut key. So you get how to tag, how to correct the tags. Okay,
Active.
is it
ATIN.
clear to everyone how to check the tags in tag panel, and if there is minor issue, how to fix those issues? For heading only, you get how to do this. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, Soma.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is regarding heading, how to correct heading, check the headings in tag panel and how to correct it. Now we'll move to uh, list. Okay, I will open this. Okay. Here first we run the accessibility checker, and you will see multiple issues here. First, title fail. That means title is not provided. Okay, you can check here. Yes, title is not provided. So this is the uh, issue which we need to mention. Okay, now it gives us two issues that these content. Okay, so when you see these contents with screen reader, it doesn't announce because these are not tagged. Okay, this is not tagged and this is not tagged. Okay, so it shows error that content is not tagged. In for this page, tab order is not fixed. Okay, and we have one more issue of alt text, that for these images alt is not provided. Okay, so in tag panel we'll check. Okay, so there's one more issue that many empty tags are there. So for these are minor issues, but we need to log that multiple empty tag is present. Basically, in PDF tag panel, there should be no empty tag used. Okay, so for this also we need to raise issue. Okay. Here it is mentioned in T tag, which is also correct, incorrect. It should be in heading, proper heading. Okay, and okay. Now we'll see this image alt. In accessibility checker, it shows that alt is missing. So we'll check. We'll right click on this tag and go to the properties section. And here we will see that alternative text for image is missing. Okay, you can see directly from here also. In tag panel, you need to go to the properties, and here you will see that all text is missing. For other images also, we can check, like for this image also alt is missing. For this image also alt is missing. Okay, so alt is missing for each and every image. So how you can fix this? If you have alt for this particular image, you need to paste here your alt and just click here or in any other field. Then your alt is saved, and you can simply close this and save your file. Suppose I'll provide XYZ some. Okay. So when we now its alt is not provided. So when we run reader, it doesn't read anything about this image. Okay, I'll show you.
Flash doc slash document features view in the flash list with outer list list with outer list make the edit group focus with new register.
So you can see that screen reader skip that image.
Make the list with outer list view feel open feature spotlight flash doc with clear.
Okay. But when we provide some XYZ all to that particular image, screen reader will announce it. I'll show you. Suppose we provide it as figure 1. Okay, I will click on this and close this, and we save our PDF. We will be opening this PDF and run a screen reader.
Loading FPDA dot. Please wait. Dot dot dot. Slash hot slash document feature spotlight. Do you feel overwhelmed? Graphic figure one dash legal.
Okay. We provided all text as a figure one need all text. So now it reads about the image. So if you provide descriptive alt in the properties section, then screen there will read that particular alt. Okay. And after
It's a
that,
flash hot
it will-
list with one item plus create personal.
okay. So here you see that list is also provided incorrectly. We will see this in tagged panel first.
Flash hot.
Okay. So it is an L tag, but these li tags are uh, empty. You will see. Okay. So these are empty li tags, and in last li tag means only one list item is tagged, and it is correctly tagged all the list with 4 items and this nested list particularly in one li tag, which is incorrect. That's why it screened announce it as list with one item only. Okay, everything tagged here, which is incorrect. So we need to properly fix this. It required some times. Developer will fix this. They provide these particular content. Suppose this in one li tag, this nested content in that particular li. Okay, in first li, under that li, one more L tag use, and in that L tag, this nested list is provided. In second li, this content should be provided. In third li, this content should be provided. And in fourth li, this content should be provided. Then only it pronounced correctly as list with 4 items. And here it will read list with one item for nested list. Okay. If we have any example, I'll show you. Okay. So this one, in this PDF, you will see these are the main list, and A, B, C, D is the nested list. Okay. So here it has main list item in one li, and in this particular li, L body, these nested list is provided. Okay. In this L, each and every sub nested list is mentioned. Okay. So here, when you run the screen there, it pronounce correctly how many list items are there and how many nested list item present in this particular uh, point. I'll show you next.
CDT red dash all end on module quizzes for list D can see quote leak our lady what's a leak our lady quote you pedo no previous tutorial module end of notes colon list with 20 items book.
Okay. It announced list with 20 items. So from page 1 to page 15, there is total main 20 list item. Main list items are 20, and under main list item, there is 4 sub nested list items, A, B, C, D. Okay.
EKG technician list with 4 items at all.
Okay. Here it is mentioned correctly that list with 4 items, A.
The patient
B,
not the
C,
patient not the patient
and
not the patient out and list for it.
Okay. Here nested list is closed, and we'll move to the second main list item. And
Which list with 4 items at all.
here again nested list started. Okay. So here the list structure is tagged correctly.
Active.
But in
CDT
this
red.
PDF, I have shown you in the tag panel also and with screen there also that list is not properly tagged. So this is how paragraph, heading, list, and images and everything tag in the tag panel, and we'll check with tag also or and with screen reader also. Okay. So till now, guys, if you have any queries, you can ask me. Okay. So the next step is we have to check the table headers and forms. Okay. So for that, I'll open one PDF having form and table in it. Yes.
I have doubt on list. So the list were like main list and the sub list were given in bullet points, right? So is it
Yeah.
correct way to write the list like the main should be like order list and uh, the sub list could be like unordered list, right? So is it correct way?
Uh, yes, it's not an issue if main list and unordered list and its nested list is in order. This is not an issue.
Okay, thank you.
So here you can see the form fields are present. Okay. So for navigating form fields, first we use tab key that we can navigate these forms using tab or not because these are interactive fields. So we use tab and check its order. These are fine. These order is fine, and we can navigate on each and every edit field. So it's fine. Now we will check for the table headers. So here row header should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 10, and column header should be date, comment, and superior sign off. So we'll check this in table. So table tags are like one main tag table should be there, and then for each row one tr tag is used. Okay, and in this particular tr tag, all if headers are there, yes.
In normally the left upper left cell is empty, then there is a issue. So in this PDF,
Okay, so if upper left cell is empty, then we consider that these should be in row header. Okay, this is not an any issue. It should not present as header. Okay, and here you can see that empty td tag is present. It is not considered as header, and table data tag is used to announce the structure in correct order, that it should of 4 columns. So for that we use empty td tag. Okay, there is no issue. Upper left cell, if it is blank, then we need to provide the row headers. This is the main concern. Okay, so this is not an issue. So here you can see empty td tag is present for the blank cell, and which is correct. If it is provided as th, then it is issue because empty th should not provide it. Okay, then date, comments, and superior sign off, these are marked as header, which is correct. And now we'll move here. So here you can see these are provided as row header, which is also correct. It is provided as th, and these are present in td. Td means simply table data, and th means uh, row header or column header, and tr means table row data. Okay, so these are the tags we use in table. Here also you can see 2 is provided as header, and these are simply marked as td. Here 3 is provided as header, and other cells are marked as td, which is correct. And when you run your reader with standard key, it announces correctly. Okay, so this table is correctly tagged, and I'll also show you with reader.
Web cover. CDT prep Ashik W student edit heading let table with 11 rows and 4 columns.
11 rows and 4 columns. If you check that table has 11 rows or not and 4 columns or not, you will see that table is having 11 rows and 4 columns. So the table data which provided is correct. Okay, now we'll move to the uh, navigating table using the standard key. Okay.
Column 2 date. Column 3 comments colon.
Okay.
1 dot row 2 comments.
One, why it is announcing one first, because we have provided one as a row header. So when we move up from down, row header will announce, and when we move left to right or right to left, column headers announce. Okay.
Date column 2 date line 1.
Okay, here date is mentioned. Date column 2, date 1. Date 1, why it is announcing date 1? Because this form label is provided as date 1. That's why it is announcing date 1. Okay. So
Next. CDT prep.
okay. Now we'll move to the form section. Okay. I have mentioned that each and every form should have unique label and tooltip. Why it is important? Because when we use tab key to navigate forms, okay, uh, student navigate here using tab key, student skip this part. But if a student only read here that its label is only provided as name, so student is not clear like what name I have to mention, because when you see here are two name mentioned, one is student name and one is instructor name. It is same as what we use to check on the web pages. In web pages also, we considered that each and every field, edit field, should have a unique label. Okay, so like that also we use same in the PDF, that each and every edit field should have a unique label. Like for these forms, okay, it consists as date 1, date 2, date 3. Because if reader screen reader user navigate using tab key, so they get proper information. You are in row 1 date column, you are in comment row 1 column, so it provide proper information. If it mentioned as date, so the screen the user will not get the enough information, like they are in which edit field. Okay, so for that we have provided particular and specific labels. Okay, so these are the basic checkpoints of the PDF which we keep in mind while checking PDF as respective to the accessibility. So, guys, if you have any doubt, any queries, or anything, you can discuss. Or I guess that's all I have to share with you. So, if you have any queries, you can ask me. Okay, so I have one more point, like for color contrast. Uh, Normally we know how to check color contrast using color contrast tool. Okay, color contrast analyzer tool. But in PDF, you will get to know what is the font size in points. Okay, so simply I'll show one example. Okay, here. Suppose you need to check the color contrast for this particular text, this text. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to simply click on edit PDF. Okay, and click here. You will get the color here, and here you will get the color, and here you will get the points. How many points is mentioned for this particular text? So it is of 14 points, and it is not bold. If it is bold, this is highlighted. Okay, that means it is of 14 points, and it is not bold. So it is considered as a normal text, not considered as large text. If it is in bold, then it is considered as large text. And if its font size is more than 18 point, it is considered as bold. Okay. So when we check its color contrast, its tag font is white. So it shows contrast ratio of 3.8 is to 1, which is failing contrast. Okay. It if it is if it is in bold, or it has 18 point or more than 18 point, then it should pass our contrast ratio, because it considered as large text, but now it is failing. Okay. So this is the simplest way we can check, how we can check the text color contrast in PDF. Okay. So this is one more point I need to add it. And except this, everything I have covered. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or we can end this PDF session here. Yes.
Soumya, so recently I came across one of the PDFs in which it had this form fields. So when I was navigating using tab key, using screen reader NVDA, nothing was being announced. And when I was navigating using down arrow, it was announcing. So why is it so?
Yes, actually, with reader to reader, it depends. Like when you navigate with NVDA, with tab key, I guess it doesn't activate the form field. But if you use it with JAWS, it will correctly function. It is, I guess, assistive technology behavior, how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check it with JAWS also. If it is working fine, that there's no issue. Okay.
So we'll be navigating using tab key only, using JAWS or down arrow.
No, you can navigate using down arrow, tab key, anything. But like for interactive element, we check tab order, no? Without reader also we check tab order. For that also we need to check using tab key, like it is in proper order or not, focus order is correct or not. Okay. So you can navigate it with down arrow key. It is also fine. But for checking the tab order, you need to use tab key.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? Anyone? Uh, okay. So Kavya, PDF testing training is completed. We'll continue Word from tomorrow.
Hi Soumya, I guess Kavya has dropped the call.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So guys, we will start